Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve today as I record this. The market is open on Christmas Eve and Tesla is up 5% as I record this, up to $454 a share as I sit here and record this. And look, Tesla stock is an interesting beast. If you told me at the beginning of this year that we would end at 450, well, it's one of those phantom breaks right there that Tesla's got to fix on 12.4 dot whatever I'm on, not 12.3 or not FSD 13, that's for sure. Anyways, if you told me at the beginning of the year, if you told yourself at the beginning of the year, hey, Tesla's going to end at 450 bucks a share or whatever it is, I'm sure a lot of us would have taken that, considering the absolute beating we've kind of taken in the last 2 or 3 years. So I just wanted to end this year, not that this is my last video of the year, but I just wanted to say it as I'm here talking about Christmas, that I'm just grateful for everything. First of all, I'm grateful for you tuning in and watching the channel. I'm grateful for the new subscribers, the old subscribers that have been here for the years. Just hearing me banter and ramble in my car or at the studio or whatever it is, and I appreciate you guys tuning in despite the lack of production sometimes that this channel can bring, but that's not why you tune in. It's not a CNBC show 2.0 or something I got going on here. And for that, I appreciate you. So much love to you guys. Now for Tesla, and switching gears a little bit, to end the year, the Santa Claus rally is in effect, apparently. I tweeted this out Sunday night. I said, listen, don't overestimate whatever happens this week. First of all, today's a half trading day. Tomorrow's closed. I think there's another half trading day here baked in, and it's just going to be low volume, right? And so if Tesla goes up by 10% or down by 10%, don't overestimate it, because on low volume, it's really easy for Wall Street to manipulate stocks and to move stocks with, half as much capital as they require on a regular day. And so, that was kind of code for don't buy short-term options. Now, Tesla up 5%. I'm not overestimating. I'm not getting super jazzed up, but I know 5% is 5%. So that's good as we head into the new year. Now, here's a little throwback I'm going to toss at you and see if you remember. I think it was January 2nd, 2022. Okay? I believe it's 2022. Tesla went up 10% on deliveries or whatever it was. And here's another phantom braking scenario. When I have no lead car, that's when I have the little phantom stuttering at these flashing green lights here in Canada. Anyways, that day, the first trading day, I believe in 2022, we went up pretty big. And if memory serves me right, that was the high of the year. Now, I'm not saying 2025 that's going to happen, but I'm looking at January, beginning of January, to have some strength here. Remember, I think the last day, it's called like the settlement day. If you're gonna tax loss harvest, man, what is tax loss harvesting in a year like this year, apparently? But if you're gonna tax loss harvest, you have to sell by a certain day. I think that's December 30th, so that's next week. A lot of people might sell their losers next week and potentially roll that money into Tesla. That can very easily happen next week. And then as we sit here into January, the deliveries are really going to be the next piece of news. Now, the options market, I tweeted this yesterday. Follow me if you don't on Twitter at HeyIt'sYashu. I tweeted saying the options market has massively deflated premium. And I say that from experience. Like I told you in the last video, I'm holding the Marches or the Aprils and the Junes of next year out the money. And Tesla stock had actually gone green for like 1%. And my options were massively decayed, meaning there was a lot of premium baked into the triple witching expiration, meaning that little game I was spelling out, I think 2 or 3 videos ago now, where I was saying the hedge funds are making these institutions chase, and they're buying options ahead of the buying pressure, essentially trying to squeeze them out. Well, yeah, that expired last Friday, and now what we have is a massive decay in premium. And that was like actually pretty interesting, because even my June options had decayed. And those have like earnings baked in, multiple earnings, maybe multiple delivery numbers, and yet they were still decaying. And so I immediately thought, okay, the triple witching, why do we have to, okay, see, this is why FSD, I love FSD, but the navigational choices it makes is of like a 16-year-old with an IQ of 80. Like, why do you have to switch lanes to get around this one person? Anyways, and by the way, on that note, I really think Tesla could solve the majority of my disengagements just by fixing the navigational choices this thing makes. It's just not smart. It's not a smart driver, but who cares? I guess in 5 years we'll reassess. Anyways, but on the note back of again, there's a parked car right here. I need to turn soon, but you can wait. On the note of buying pressures and being squeezed out, that's essentially over. But the multiple earnings baked in, the multiple delivery numbers baked in, but yet we're still seeing DK come in. That's somewhat worrying, I think. And it again shows me that I think the massive swing weeks that we were having may be behind us. Okay, they may be behind us, and that's just my forewarning. Like, I don't think we're gonna have the weeks where we're having 30% up weeks every single week. I just don't think that's gonna happen for probably the near future at this point. Now again, like I hope that this ages like milk, and when this ages like milk, everyone can comment and be like, Yash, you're an idiot. Tesla is now at $900 a share, and it's been February, it's been 2 months, maybe, and I hope I'm wrong. But looking at the options premium, I just wanted to tell you that, look, I think at this point, those kind of massive premium days, or those massive days where we're going to have, let's say 20% up weeks, I think they might be a little bit behind us for the time being. And that's okay. When a stock has rallied as much as Tesla, giving it some breathing room, having a healthy pullback, like when stocks go up, everyone wants to say, this is healthy, it's going to go up forever. And then when stocks go down inevitably 10%, people are like, this is not healthy. Good stock doesn't. No, a good stock does have pullbacks, does have people that take profit, because not everyone that's in the stock is in it for the long haul. Maybe like you and I might be. They're in it for the short term, and they're in it for the trade. So getting those people flushed out is healthy at the end of the day. And so as we sit at 450, I don't think anyone's saying, oh, this sucks. I mean, we're only $30 away from the all-time high that we were there for a hot second for anyways. So just looking at the options, that's what I see right now. Now, if that changes, you'll be the first one to hear it. I will make a video about it. Trust me, I want options to inflate back up. I want there to be a massive signal that, look, like stuff is about to happen, and maybe deliveries catches everyone off guard. But someone even commented this on X on one of my posts, and they said, do you really care about deliveries? And it was one of those moments where I was talking to my dad last week too, and he's like, deliveries are going to come at this or whatever. And I was like, Dad, I mean, unfortunately, I don't think Tesla's story is really driven by deliveries at this point. Now, I want to know if you agree or disagree with that, but please let me know. Like, I don't think the story of Tesla is now, oh, how many cars can they deliver this quarter? I think for better or for worse, we're kind of behind that. And not that that doesn't matter, because that's the crux of Tesla's revenue. It's just that everyone is baking in so much more than just car deliveries, that looking at the deliveries is kind of missing the forest for the trees. Let me know if you disagree or agree. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll catch you in the next one. Hit subscribe when you're out. Peace out.